when you tell the story, you will find where do you stand. What are your problems? Whether you are struggling for the vocabulary, whether you make a lot of mistakes in the grammar part, or whether you can effectively tell that story. For example, we can structure this answer. Anything you have to talk, anytime, any conversation or a talk, we can structure your speech by adding three things. REE. This is your structure. This is your wonderful formula to speaker. Respond, then elaborate. Respond, elaborate, and give some examples. Like you said, I mainly read spiritual books. For example, then you say some examples of your favorite books. So, hello.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Rajni Singh.
Rashmi, yes, sir.
Special request session from Rajni Singh.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So I have
Wonderful.
joined this Englishyaari session only for you because I have watched your video with
Right.
a YouTuber, and then I just decided I have to join Englishyaari, and I was just patiently waiting for this session, and then I requested from the Englishyaari people, please book a
Support.
session.
Right.
Mm.
Right. So I take very limited sessions, Rashmi. So in case you need some sessions, in case you can call them
Okay,
support,
sir.
Yaari support, and we can book the sessions. I take
Sure, sir.
sessions in the morning, like 8 to 9, 9:30, and then
Mm.
4 to 5. I take only like
Okay.
3 or max 4. Right?
Okay.
So this is the first time we are meeting, and let's have a quick introduction. So where are you
Yeah.
from and what do you do?
Yeah, as you know, my name is Rashmi Singh, and I am from UP, and I am an assistant professor in a college in UP. It's like District Jalon, Bundelkhand University. Called the college is affiliated to that university, and I am a biology teacher,
Okay,
like zoology. I'm mother
right.
to two kids as well.
Wonderful. Wonderful. How old are they?
My daughter is like 12 years old, and my son is he's younger, and he's 8 years old.
8 years old. Right. So how long you've
So,
been a
so how are
teacher,
you?
biology teacher? Yeah, I'm doing absolutely
Oh,
well. Like I think today this
okay,
is my third session. So after this, there is one more session. Yeah,
okay, sir.
basically, I'm from Kerala, but I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
Tamil Nadu.
Mm,
Okay, I travel when I'm
mm,
in India. I travel from between Tamil Nadu and Kerala because of, my roots are in Kerala. My relatives are in Kerala. Though my
okay.
parents they passed away long back, so I come here not that often, maybe once in a year. Then
Okay.
I visit my sisters, and I have two daughters. Both are well settled in the US. So
Mm,
most of the time I travel to the US and I stay with my
okay.
daughters. So after
Okay. That's nice.
4 days,
Mm,
4 days I am flying to the US on 11th
okay.
of September. 10th of September I am going to the US.
Okay. Okay.
Right,
That's great.
right. And I've been with English Ari for 2 years. 2 years. And
Okay.
before I was working with other edtech companies. Like I think
Mm,
this is the fourth edtech company I'm working for.
okay.
Originally a mechanical engineer and teaching, especially English, is my passion. So I thought after the retirement, I thought, okay, I should do something.
Yeah.
Right?
And you're
So
doing a
when did you
great
join?
job, sir.
Right, thank you. So
Mm.
when did you join English, Yari, Rashmi?
Oh, this is almost like 1 month back in August,
Yes.
after 20th August, I have joined it, and I have
Okay.
completed almost 13 sessions. But
13.
I was just looking for you. Yeah, I was
13
waiting for you.
sessions. Okay.
And
So what's
yeah,
your
there were few sessions
experience?
were really wonderful. The few
Okay.
sessions were really wonderful, sir, I would say. Um, and each and every session was nice actually, but actually I learned which I was expecting. It was from Titus.
Titus.
Yeah,
Titus Titacheri. Yeah, he
yeah, he's a
speaks so
great
well.
teacher.
Yeah, he's a great
Mm,
teacher. So for
Mm.
me, it sounds like you are a better speaker. I don't find any
Uh,
problem for you. So maybe you can tell me what are your problems while speaking. Like
so my problem is
confidence
like,
wise, I think you don't have any confidence issues.
yes, it's because I have been in this teaching profession
A
for past
teacher,
15 years.
yeah, so standing in
Uh,
front of students, no
yeah.
problems at all. And most of the time, you must
Mhm.
be teaching in English or Hindi,
Yeah, yeah. Mostly, sir, it
both,
depends upon
both.
like, yeah, bilingual because it's like UP
By
in Hindi belt. But when I was working there in Delhi University, mostly we have to deliver our lecture in English only. But yeah, we just try to catch both languages like Hindi as well.
and most of the terms in biology you have to speak in English. You
Yeah,
cannot
in English
say
only. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
hard to get the equivalent of like in what we
yeah.
can say
Right.
that in Hindi. So
Hindi. Mm.
what brings you here?
Yeah, sir.
What brings
Sometimes
you?
I to this platform. Yeah, sir. Sometimes I felt like um, there are some problem when I have to speak like for a long time. Then I just go blank. I or stuck sometimes to just look for the words. Just I wanted to learn some techniques which can improve me or I can make my English better. When there is a long conversations, like in general speaking, in class I don't have any issue because like most of the terms we are aware about and we can deliver our lectures. But in general talking, sometimes I feel like I have to work hard so that I can
Okay.
deliver or I can convey my message better in better way.
See, a small talk, a general conversation. Oh, where are you from? Where do you live? What do you do on your weekends? These are
Mm,
easy, easy. Okay,
mm.
so let me ask you a question. What do you do on
Yeah,
your
right.
weekend? Uh, what do you do on your weekends?
So, actually, sir, as you know, I am a teacher, and because my weeks are quite busy, as I have to take lectures, so I have to prepare for the classes as well. So, my morning routine is kind of very fixed, and I don't disturb it. So, but in on the weekends, I mostly enjoy because I'm a passionate reader, so I enjoy reading books. So, on weekends, I try to read more pages from my books, whatever I am studying, and sometimes I just go with my kids for playing in the evening or like to engage them for the outdoor activities because they are also busy in the for the whole week. And sometimes like mall or if they are just wanting, we have to go somewhere else. We want to have some fun, mama. So on the weekends, we are like with the family time and me time.
Wonderful, wonderful. So we can structure this answer.
Mm,
Anything you have to talk, anytime, any conversation or a talk, we can structure your speech by adding three things. When I ask you,
mm,
how do you spend your weekends? You can say,
mm,
generally, my weekends are with my kids. I
mm,
spend time. It's as you said, I spend time with my kids. This is the first response. Or generally, I take time to read.
mm.
One liner response.
Okay.
So this is what you do mainly on a weekend. Either you play with your kids, or you read, or you cook for the entire week, or
Mm,
you sleep, get rejuvenated for the
mm,
upcoming week.
mm.
So there
Week,
should
yeah.
be one word or one liner. We call it as response, the initial
Response.
response. So R, you
Response.
can note it down. R. So anything you have to talk, first you respond to that question, then then elaborate.
Then
Then
elaborate.
E,
Mm,
R E E. This is your structure. This is your wonderful
mm,
formula to speaker.
mm.
Respond, then elaborate. Like I
Mm,
spend time
elaborate.
with my children, then you can say, yeah, because my children they are in sixth standard, seventh standard. They also have the weekend, so we try to go out or we go to a park. We go to a picnic or I take them for shopping. For example, Then is second
Mm.
E is the example. So R
Exam.
E E.
E.
Respond, elaborate, and give some examples. Like you said,
Example.
I mainly read spiritual books.
Mm.
For example, then you say some
Mm.
examples of
Mm.
your favorite books. So it
Yeah.
gives you a good idea of how to speak. So if you are using that
Okay.
formula, so you cannot always think about that formula. You can come out of
Mm.
that after some time, after practicing, then you can come out of that. Initially, this will help you. REE, respond,
E.
elaborate that response, and give
Example.
some examples.
Example.
Usually,
Mm. Right.
weekends I go shopping. For example, I
Mm.
go for grocery shopping. I go for meat shopping. I go
Mm.
for something for my children, and then we come back. We cook and watch TV. And generally,
Mm.
we watch some program, sports program. For example,
Mm.
everything. If you
Mm.
can give an example, so that will
Mm.
be a hail
A
and
good
heart
one.
conversation.
Structure
So
response.
this
Okay. Mm.
this that's the structure. If you do everything in a structure way, so
Okay.
it will be
Mm.
easy for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Right.
what are the best methods you learned?
Mm.
These 13 classes, what you learned?
Um.
How
Uh,
to
um.
improve, how to improve your
Yeah.
articulation,
I
communication.
would
What you
say
learn?
from the like Sir Titus sir, I learned to become a good mentor more than a teacher, and
Mhm.
he taught me more than English actually, and he explained me like you should be a leader and how you can lead how you can motivate your students in a better way
Mhm.
because in my
Mhm.
class as well I also try to take my classes like for 10 minutes for English because this is Hindi belt and the students mostly they are the science students they have to read English they have to understand English so I had
Yeah.
to take that is also one of the reason why I joined this platform so,
Wonderful.
and actually, I learned more from you because I would say more than these 13 classes, I have watched one and all the single video of yours on YouTube. And I really, I learned from you how to learn those
Mhm.
dictionary difficult words which we only
Yes.
write and we don't use it and then we forget. So I would say, yeah, few of the words I have learned now, and now I am keeping it with me because of the methods you have explained.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
it's wonderful sometimes when they speak and there are some people who are the mentors, they are just giving us feedback immediately. Like when I have to switch to the past tense, I find myself like it's a difficult for me to switch on the past. So some of the teachers they mentioned how to deal with this thing.
Yes. So how you can easily switch from one tense to the other tense. So there is a
Mm.
easy trick, easy technique for that. You know.
Yeah, could you explain me,
So
sir?
yes, yes.
Mm.
So now you were telling that a small talk, a daily conversation, teaching in the classrooms, it's not a big deal for you. You are so
Mm.
comfortable. But if you
Yeah,
have to explain something, say
something.
for
Mm.
3 or 4 minutes continuously, which you have not been
Mm.
doing in the class, if you have to do
Mm.
something, explain something, it will be a
Mm.
bit difficult for you, especially when there
Mm.
is a juggling between two tenses and adding
Mm.
some
Mm. Mm.
better words. Then, so
Words like
if
adjectives.
you practice
Mm.
that, the best technique for that is storytelling.
Okay,
Storytelling. Do you
storytelling.
tell
Mm.
stories to teacher to the students?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I
Okay.
told them some
Sometimes.
stories of my
If the
teachers
class is
and
getting bored, if the class is, you
mm,
feel that students are getting restless,
yeah,
maybe the
mm,
topic is a bit dry because biology is
that's
a
right.
dry topic.
Mm,
So,
mm,
so how do you break the ice? You know
mm,
what is break the
yeah,
ice?
yeah, break the ice. Yeah, like
Okay.
to
Oh,
start
sometimes it
something,
is very
to initiate something. Mm,
yes to initiate
yeah,
something.
to initiate something.
Yeah. So or maybe you are in a new class. You have gone to other class, or people are bit
Mm,
students are bit apprehensive. Oh, how Rashmi
mm,
ma'am. Oh, she is very deadly. She is very strict. So you want to make sure that the
mm,
people are relaxed.
yeah,
How do you break
yeah,
the ice?
yeah. So
What do you
sometimes
do?
I crack the joke, like
Joke.
they were, yeah, sometimes because some of my few of my teachers who were really Like they're they have the very engaging classes. When I was a student, then gave some examples of them, or sometimes like only with my siblings stories, I tell them in a
Hmm.
better way so that they can laugh, or sometimes like
Yes.
student stories I can tell them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is always great to.
Cracking jokes effectively so that they can laugh. That too in English
Mm,
is very difficult task. Like you may
mm,
be knowing a lot of Hindi jokes, and
mm.
if you exactly translate, it will not get that punch. You know.
Yeah, right, right.
So yeah,
Mm,
story. So storytelling is a very good. I tell my students take up a 30-day storytelling challenge.
okay.
So you have enough
Mm,
time, you have enough audience. Every day you can tell
mm,
some stories before you start the class. You can tell some
mm.
stories that will take not more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, right.
When you tell the story, you will find where do you stand. What are your
Mm,
problems? Whether you
mm,
are struggling for the vocabulary, whether you make a lot
mm,
of mistakes in the grammar part, or
mm,
whether you
mm.
can effectively tell that story. For example,
Yeah.
for
Mm,
example,
mm,
I'll give you a story. The
mm,
boy who cried wolf. Have
mm.
you heard that story? The
The
boy who
uh,
cried wolf, 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 and then
yeah,
the
yeah, right. I
villagers
have
will
listened. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Villagers come. Yeah.
right. You have heard
Mm,
maybe long back.
yeah.
Recall that story
Mm.
and tell me without much difficulties,
So I
please.
have to tell the story. That story.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. Okay. So there was a village where a boy was there, a young boy was there, and he was a cowboy, and initially he just saw a wolf, and actually he didn't saw the wolf because, but his family members have told him whenever you saw any wolf and you will call the villagers, they will come and help you. So one day he just because of some, like, he just wanted to enjoy and he wanted to see people are coming to help him or not. So he just say there's a wolf, wolf, wolf. So all the villagers came there, but there was no wolf. And he just laughed and he said, I just may crack the joke. And second time again, he did the same thing. And people again came and to help him, but there was no wolf. And at the third time, when there was a real wolf and he called the villagers, nobody came to help him. So the moral of the story is, uh, what could be
Yes.
the moral of the
What
story?
is the moral of the story? Yeah. What is the moral
Yeah.
of the story?
So
Yeah.
never tell a lie. Never tell a lie. People will
Never
know.
tell a lie. Okay.
Uh,
Mhm.
People will not believe them.
Never break the trust,
Never
because
break the
the
trust.
villagers
Yeah.
trusted this boy. Okay.
Mm,
Now, when you were telling this story, what were your
mm.
difficulties? Was it
Yeah,
some
like
proper
I was just
appropriate words
struggling.
you are not getting? You
Yeah,
are
words.
struggling
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get the right word. You
words.
could not use even a single advanced word. You are
Yeah,
using the A1, A2 words.
simple. Yeah, right,
We
right.
have six levels: A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2.
C one, C2. Mm,
So, but initially, as a beginner, you have showed some prowess, like some
mm,
ability to tell the
mm,
story. Now you work
mm,
on that. Now you have the foundation here. You
mm,
can tell the story. You know the story. Now you build
mm,
on that. If you say
mm.
this second time, it will be better.
Yeah, right.
Second
Mm,
time. So once upon a time, there was a
mm,
silent, quaint village. And in
mm,
that village lived a shepherd boy.
mm,
Adjacent to that village, there was a small mountain top, or you can say there was a small hill, and every
mm,
day this boy used to take his flock of sheep for
mm.
grazing grass.
Yes, yes.
Cunning.
Mm,
Okay,
mm,
so he used to read some storybooks, or he used to play some flute or instruments.
mm,
One day he
mm,
got so bored, and out of
mm,
boredom he decided to play a fun game maybe a
Mm.
prank, maybe a
Mm.
prank. He
A
decided to
prank.
play prank with the villagers. So it was a wicked plan. It was a wicked plan. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir. Mm.
it was a wicked plan, but he thought it's an
Mm.
innocent plan, and he started shouting,
Mm.
"Wool, wool, wool! Please come and rescue me! Please come and help me!" The villagers, so
Mm.
naive, they came out of their village with all the kinds of tools they can amass. There were could be sickles, stones, sticks, because they thought there is a real wolf, and they came running to rescue
Mm.
this boy. But to their total dismay, they could not find any wolf. And the boy
Cool.
was laughing at the top of his voice because he was enjoying the whole scene.
Mm.
The people come running and shouting,
Mm.
somebody fumbling, somebody tumbling, because it's a mountain,
Mm.
right? The
Yeah.
villagers were really, really annoyed. They started scolding him. They started scolding him. We
Mm.
believed you. We trust you, my boy, because we
Mm.
don't want your life to be in danger. That's why we came
Mm.
running. He said, okay, no problem. Second day, same thing. Third day, same thing. But
Mm.
one day, that really happened. His past came to
Mm.
bite him. His past deeds came to bite him. A real wolf
Mm.
appeared from nowhere. Out of the blue, a real wolf came and he started crying
Mm.
for help. But this time, the villagers thought it's again a foolish drama by this boy, and they all decided to
Mm.
stay indoors. They stayed indoors, and nobody came out and rescued. There was no help available for this boy, and ultimately, the most of the sheep were killed and eaten by the wolf. And this boy could only watch it, crying and crying and crying, at times crying and shouting for help. And the evening, when the boy was not seen back in the village, they all went in
Mm.
search of
Mm.
the boy, and they saw the boy crying under a tree, and he narrated what happened. They said, "This is what happened. You have broken the
Mm.
trust. No one will come and
Mm.
rescue you. So don't cry, wolf. If there is anything in reality, we all are there to help you, my dear boy. So please
Mm.
don't do this." He agreed for that, and
Mm.
he thanked everybody for help, but it was too late. It was too late. Most of the sheep, the flocks were gone, dead. So the lesson learned, the moral of the story is, don't break the trust between you and someone else. Be a trustworthy person. Then everything will fall in line. If you break the trust, then you
Mm.
will be in deep breach. So, so this is how you can learn the story in a subtle,
Yeah.
using better words. So how do you do that? So now I
Yeah.
gave you the story. Like now you Google
Mm.
and find out. Google about,
Mm.
okay, the story of the boy who cried wolf, then you can get the real story. Read that one or two
Mm.
times, read
Okay.
that. Or you can
Okay.
YouTube and find out, okay, tell me what is the story of the boy who cried wolf.
Mm.
So you will get the real narration of that story,
The
learn that.
story.
Try to listen
Mm.
that 2 3 times. It won't take
Mm.
more than 10 to 15 minutes. You are Next time you are a storyteller, because your basic
Mm.
English is good. You need only
Mm.
some good vocabulary, advanced vocabulary, and to connect this story.
Mm. Mm.
If you do that,
Right, right.
if you are
I will do it
okay, go
definitely.
for next.
Mm.
People say that I don't have anybody to speak. I don't have a partner to speak. You speak this.
Mm.
Okay. If you are
Mm.
watching a program, a video on YouTube, below that YouTube,
Mm.
write some comments. That way you can
Yes.
improve your writing skills. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? See, how did you feel after
Mm-hmm.
watching? Did you buy something online? Did you buy something online?
Yeah,
Shopping
I buy
online?
mostly. Mm. Online
Okay.
shopping, yeah.
So even if
Mm.
even if you are not buying, You can
mm,
write some reviews about that product,
okay.
SOVs, a product.
Mm,
This will definitely improve your writing skills because you have to work on your English in a holistic way. Not only speaking.
mm,
You have to read. Have you heard
mm,
about that LSRW? LSRW?
no,
Four
no.
pillars of English learning.
Yeah, yeah.
Four
Listening, reading.
pillars of
Mm. Oh,
L, no, L, S, R, W, and T.
mm,
What are they?
okay.
What are they? Listening,
L is like
speaking.
listening, reading, speaking,
No, L, S,
and
L. It
R.
should be in the same order. You cannot change the
Okay.
order. I'll tell you why.
Mm,
Yeah, L, S,
mm,
R, W. Listen, speak, read. Because your mother tongue is Hindi, right? You started
mm,
by listening. How did you learn
mm.
Hindi? You learned Hindi by listening, not by
By
writing first,
listening,
not reading.
right.
Listening.
Mm.
After listening, what did you do? After listening,
Speak, start speaking.
then you started
Then
reading, like
reading.
small
Huh.
words, cat, cup,
Huh.
eggs,
Mm.
ball. You started reading. Then you start. Then you start writing.
Writing.
Now, I
Writing.
include one
Mm.
more thing. At this stage, you can think in English. So some people they
Thinking.
speak in English. Some people they think in English. Some people they read and they listen. So you have to do everything together. So like 10 minutes
Exactly.
listening, 10, 15 minutes
Mm.
reading, 10 minutes
Mm.
writing. So what to write? You can write your
Mm.
thoughts. You can write what happened yesterday, what your plans. So whatever messages you are writing to someone, you can write in detailed English. Okay,
Mm.
one second.
Okay.
Or what you can do is someone is sending you a message. You can
Mm.
paraphrase that message. Imagine I'm sending you a
Okay.
message, maybe four or five
Mm.
sentences.
Mm.
You can think, okay, how
Mm.
can I make it a better message, WhatsApp message? Or you get an email, you can think, how can I improvise this email? Any problem with the network? Hello? Hello? Hello?